Welcome back, everyone, to the BD1P Binding of Isaac modded series. Today is going to be, I believe, a random tainted character run for win number 4 and episode number 326. Your question for today is going to be, put your answer in the comments down below. What do you think the secret to success is? A tainted Job run? These can get pretty chaotic. Let's see how it goes. C, by the way, is going to be Y97FDCKA. If we don't die on the first floor, even the second floor as well, it's a free win. The only difficult thing as this character is not dying early on with your, one total heart you have between the, what is this? Leave me alone. Between the half soul heart and the rotten heart. But for my answer for today's question of the day, I think it ultimately depends on like what you're trying to be successful in. If I was gonna take YouTube for example, like the one trick to success it takes to grow a successful channel or whatever, it's hard to nail that down. But I can guarantee you across the board, it's gonna sound bad, but hear me out. The answer for anything is never hard work. The answer is never going to be just work harder. Usually, the things you put the least amount of time and effort into and just kind of like move on from them, for some reason tend to be the best things you produce. Taking my channel for example, one of my most viewed videos is a short clip from a run I did with Preets a long time ago where I was the Lost and I took Dead Dove, Spirit of the Night, and some kind of other flight item as well. It's funny because the Lost can already fly, and you're giving up better items for those. Yo. It's not worth saving, but I do like a little bit of anti-grav with my milk, I'll tell you that much. And I'm probably just going to keep this until we find a good time to pop it. But that has and probably always will be one of my most viewed videos on this channel in specific. The main channel, that's a different story, I guess. But it's weird because I didn't really do anything in that run. All I did was play Isaac, then take item. I would not call that hard work at all. Now, to be fair to myself, my most viewed videos are like the iceberg and the 30 character run, but my most viewed video on this channel is, what did I spend a key on? I don't even know. My most viewed video on this channel is the world record run. Or is it it's either the iceberg or the world record run. I think it's the world record, which once again, all we did was play Isaac and hold the R key down for about like 2 hours that night. So really, I mean, does hard work, is that like equivalent? Is it like a curved graph or some kind of like a correlation between hard work and something paying off? There's definitely a little bit there when it comes to correlation between those two, but I wouldn't say it's conclusive. It's more of just like, it will maybe heighten your chances of that certain project or idea lasting for longer, but it does not guarantee you anything. For example, I released a video on the main channel a couple days ago. It was a LEGO Batman World Record History video, about 40 minutes long. I think it's a very solid video, but it is my worst performing one ever on that channel. And it's one that I put the most time into out of anything. And it does kind of suck to watch stuff like that not do well. However, I have videos on that channel that like popped off for no reason, like the no jump LEGO Star Wars video. The first one is, out of every video on every single channel, my most viewed thing, besides one TikTok that I have. How is that? It doesn't make any sense to me. I just played the game and then didn't jump, and it's like, oh, here's, a free half a million views right there. Hard work is not, it does not guarantee payoff. But I'm not going to say lazy work. Oh, hold on. You want to save that one right there. Almost made a big boo-boo error. That's also quite good. I actually really like Yuck Heart for early floor DPS. It's going to make our HP a bit worse, but at the same time, right now our current HP is looking fine. But doing like no work is not going to make you successful either. I think the actual strategy for success with anything is you want to put a lot of work into the things that you are passionate about and you want them to do well, and then just throw a bunch of random shit at the wall until something pays out. That kind of mentality, like Netflix does that same thing where it's like, the one an occasional great show, then a bunch of like really awful shows. Like, is it cake or not? How is that a fucking TV show? It was a TikTok trend for like 3 months, and now it's got its own Netflix like funding. You just look at an object and say, I think that's cake, or that's not cake, and then the answer is revealed, and that's it. How are you entertained by that? That to me is like, that's the downfall of civilization right there. Is entertainment that should be consumed in like 3 seconds, yet is... I'm gonna just walk in here, because I do want to crack that baby open. I could probably use the Awaz rune and see if that'll do anything different for us. Okay, is that black powder and then also little heretic up there? I don't... Bag of trash. It's a familiar that creates blue flies upon clearing rooms. Huh. We've got a lot of fly creating items here. Also, I can pop this now and get a bunch of money for that item. Big brain plays. And then we do have a bomb, I believe, yeah? So bomb this, and then I think you're good to go. Do I want to go into that shop and then buy and hopefully save jetpack? Because that is free flight for us. However, if we're not able to save it, I'm gonna have to hold off. I'd rather not spend 15 well-earned dollars on an item we're gonna lose next floor anyways, so we're gonna wait on that for a second. But you can put out a YouTube short that's like 10 seconds long of you saying some dumb shit into a camera and get 1 million views. Or you can make a video that you really like and that you put a lot of time into, whether it be the editing or the scripting, whatever it may be. And it may not do as well. However, there's a lot of pride to be taken finishing like a bigger project. Whether or not it's the most successful thing for you or not is up for debate, or if it's even the right strategy to use in order to get success or get fame or money, whatever you want to get out of this situation. However, it's a good thing to have under your belt, because who knows, if you become like really big one day, people might find that video through your channel and be like, man, this is like an underrated gem. Or let's say you're working in not YouTube, let's say you're working at like a doctor's office, right? And you want to get successful being a doctor. You may not get success performing... I thought that's a bad analogy, because doctors in general are already going to be pretty successful, I would say. Do I want to walk in there? I don't have a charge ready. I'm gonna weirdly enough say no to that devil room, just because if we had a charge, I would have gone in there. But if we can get the increased angel deal chance and then have a charge ready for the next couple of floors or so, that might be a bit more valuable. Also, the pair throw rune, I can't walk in here, right? The pair throw rune would also be better spent on bombing an angel statue. I guess we could buy a jetpack and get it wouldn't do anything. It's just one bomb. Don't freak out. Just move on down. What's like a better analogy? I mean, it depends on what your merit of success is. Is your success being happy? Is it getting money? Is it having a... We're losing all of our DPS and just keeping like the weirdest stuff. It's fine though. Oh, planetarium challenge room. That's going to be a save from me. Thank you very much. But is it money? Is it fame? Is it the family? Like, if your successful merit is making money, you're going to have to not work necessarily hard, just work a lot. Different side hustles, different like gigs that can pay off big. You never know. I think the hard work paying off thing, or hard work making a person is a myth. I think a lot of our like top earners in the country, or like most successful people, got successful out of either luck or just like playing the game right. It doesn't always have to trace back to hard work. What's in here first of all? That is a free bookworm. Do I want to keep any of these books? I kind of like the yuck heart thing we have going on right now. I might actually pop the pair throw in this room, looking for... Hey, you know what, man? Book of Virtues, anybody? No Book of Virtues? Okay. Why don't you touch all the books regardless? I'm probably going to end up taking Book of Shadows. I know it's not the best thing in the world to have, but it makes blood banks more useful and things like that, so it can be used for some cool stuff. walk into here. Interesting. Part of me really does want to save Headless Baby. I'm just gonna take both of these. They're not worth a broken heart, man. That's ridiculous. I'm not gonna spend a broken heart in freaking Tauros. It's not worth my time. This boss, though, I've got him like 3 times in a row. He can be an awful human being. Just dodge properly. He's so much HP, dude. Oh. The bomb's in there? He takes like 0 bomb damage. Are you joking? We might be here for a minute. Jesus Christ, man. These bosses take so long. It's like not even worth it, it feels like sometimes. You sit in that room for like 5 minutes just shooting your 4 damage tiers at an enemy. It's just like, please just give me like something. It doesn't have to be easier, but just less tanky. It is for a planetarium / zodiac item, I guess, but like, if I was playing as a character, dude, that was all entirely on me. Oh my god, it still came? Oh, I'm throwing so hard right now. If I was playing as like any other character who actually gets DPS off the bat, I would have probably just like not done that room. I want to see the other. I've only seen 2 of the bosses. I believe I saw Uranus and then Saturn right there. And I fought the room, I think, like 4 or 5 times. More variety. I think with that boss in specific, a little bit better sprite work wouldn't hurt. It's not like it's bad at all, but I don't know. It's very big for a 1x1 room. It's like it takes up half the room, and it doesn't really fit with a lot of the rest of the game in my eyes. Again, I'm just kind of like complaining for I'm just mad that I got hit once in that boss fight. I'm just pissed off about that, but I don't know. It's worth it for planetarium items, but for zodiac items, I probably should stop doing that. You buy this. I mean, there's not a lot you can be doing on this run right now. Your item spread has not been particularly amazing. We have 1 really good item, and that is about it. Just pop this and get your Headless Baby in there. But you look at like any of the most successful or famous people, I mean, online or in the real world, yes, a lot of them put in work to get where they are, but once they got to a certain point, you just pay others to do your work for you and then take most of that money, and you're still successful. It's hard work up until a point where you can make others do that hard work for you. And the ones who are doing the hard work in the end for somebody else are not becoming successful, usually. If they're happy, oh, I'm going to save that for sure. Hell yeah, brother. Another hard item, too. If they're happy, you know, good for them. I'm not going to knock that at all. If you like working, you know, for Facebook or Amazon, anything like that, more power to you. Who am I to tell you can't do that? But you're not going to be as successful as, like, Bezos or Zuckerberg. They're always going to be the big boys on top because they're the ones who started out on top or you know, created that. I just lose money from touching him when I have a shield up? That makes like 0 sense, but all right. Can't save these. You take them, and then I think you keep on moving down. We do have another machine. This one for Tech L. Isaac in Rickety Rackety. Destroy the Tar Maker. So what kind of game is this? Oh, okay. I am a... You know, You stop moving. Oh, no. Okay, well, that wasn't my fault, though. The mod config... I can't... The game isn't... I can't play it. I can't play it. The game cannot be played with this controller set. If I press down my left stick, I just... Alright, that was epic. I'm very happy with that. And it's broken. Alright, cool. I'm glad that you cannot reconfigure your mod config menu buttons. That's epic. I've tried to switch the mod config menu to, like, right stick, but it stays on left stick. You can't change it. And right there, I was trying to, you know, jump and hold the stick down, but I couldn't because it opens up the mod config menu. That sucks. I really wanted to get another tech item there, but them's the breaks, right? Them's the breaks. By the way, we lost Book of Shadows entering this floor. Great use of my pair throw last floor, I guess. We are in the running for a Book of Virtues now if we find like a secondary library, but don't count your chickens. It's probably not going to happen. I see like one library every 4 runs, but if we do get it, it will have all been worth it. I will definitely save Book of Virtues over anything else. Incredible passive / active item there, I guess. Mostly more of an active either way. But I think in my eyes, the end goal of life is to be happy. Whether you make a lot of money, have a good family, whatever it may be, the end goal is to be happy. Getting the money makes you happy. Having the family makes you happy. If we get a freaking angel deal on the Curse of the Blind floor with Soul of Isaac, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Okay, that's fine. You know, I would have saved that. We're getting our shit kicked in right now. This run is not going amazing for us. If we could have saved Parasite with Tech 2, dude, imagine our future. But either way, the end goal is to, all those stuff will make you happy. Having the money and the security makes you happy. But if getting money and having money and security and I guess like financial well-being doesn't make you happy, then your merit of success is going to be a lot different than mine, who I'm very like money conscious. I was raised to, I'm scared to spend money, I think is what it is. I was raised to like think very seriously about money and to be very cautious with it. So when it comes to like spending money on stuff, I rarely do it. In fact, the air fryer I bought a couple days ago, I used it with like saved up Amazon gift cards I had gotten through like Christmas and shit. Like that's like 3 years of gift cards to buy one singular air fryer because I had no idea what else to buy and I hadn't bought myself anything in forever. I do tend to spend quite a bit on like t-shirts from bands I like and things like that, but even then, I feel guilty about it. And I know I shouldn't because I've earned that money. I can do whatever I want with the money. It's not up to anybody else. But then I think, man, what if like 10 years down the road, I want to buy like a pizza, but I'm 10 bucks short and I couldn't have spent that 10 bucks on that t-shirt I wore once in my life. And now I can eat a freaking pizza today. That's my biggest fear in life. Hold on. I got a game here for a second. Don't break the trash bag. I need this man to stay alive for extra blue flies. He is blocking quite a bit of shots though for me. Pop up. Okay. Leech down. Copy. On the headless baby there. Perfect. We do get the deal on the angel floor. This is going to be depressing, isn't it? We're going to walk in here. Hey. I'm not going to save Job's family. I wouldn't have saved that either, so you know what? I think you just bomb this guy and fight him normally. You don't want to go too deep right now. Soul of Isaac is a very, very, very good rune. Would I have Soul of Isaac to Breath of Life? 100%. Totally would have done that. And I know we're not guaranteed another angel deal on the run. However, if we do manage to get one with Soul of Isaac, we'll be in a really, really good place. We could also just save the rune. A lot of Job items today. Don't you guys see them? Job's family, Job's rags. I'm playing as Job himself. Crazy. But we could use it in a secret room, an item room, a shop. Hell, even a devil deal wouldn't be the worst place to use it, I guess. I would just prefer the angel deal with the key piece. We lost Supper and Trap him aside, and we lost 4 items? Are you joking? Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, here's a good place to potentially use it, in the Eternal Room. Although I think if we use the reroll in this room, it won't be an angel item, and that also is good enough for... I'm just gonna save it. Oh, we don't have to fight the room. Yeah, I don't want to fight this shit. Get me out of here, man. I'm not gonna do that for Gimpy. I'm gonna take way more damage than it's worth. Grants invulnerability to that stuff? Oh, but only for once, and then it disappears. So I could play a blood bank out for free or a demon beggar for free, and then once I'm done with it, or that guy breaks or leaves or whatever, then it's a good idea for a trinket, a one-time like free beggar payout. I like that. We need more stuff like that in this game. I know we're lagging up our game with Convergence and Parasite. We're gonna lose Parasite and it'll all be back to normal there, but I do think the Convergence grab there was imperative to winning the run. We don't have much else going for us right now, and quite honestly, okay, well, we can do our play right now. Although we don't have a charge. Are these even worth taking regardless? They're good items, don't get me wrong. But if I can't save them, do I want to use the rune? I don't think I do. I'm going to fight the angel, but I'm not going to grab the key piece just yet. I'm going to hope and pray we get back into this room later with a full charge on Deus. Oh, you know what, dude? Screw it.
Soul of Isaac.
Well, I knew it was going to happen eventually. You take that. You take this. We may not lose them is the thing. Take this. And I'm going to go for Pascal Candle for increased tier right here. That was one of the... Look at that, dude. That was one of the greatest angel deals I have ever seen with the Dogma item. The soul is incredible. Prism was also there. Like, there was a lot of options there. I'm praying we don't immediately lose Sacred Heart next floor. That would make me very not happy. I'd be very sad. The anti-poggers. All right, boss fight, here I come. Please do not give me the angel deal here. That would make me sad. I want to not get it so that next floor I have a higher chance to get one plus. I won't feel bad about not waiting. Please. You would have gotten the deal anyways. How was I supposed to know? I wouldn't have known that, man. Do I want to save that tears up? Nah, we're fine. I'm mostly just scared if we lose Sacred Heart immediately. We kept freaking the literal bag of trash for like 3 floors. Cross your fingers. Kept it. We lost Screw, Pascal Flame, and something else. But hey, free beggar here. We kept that. That I'm very happy with. As long as it stays until like Womb 2. Ooh, that's a Custodia. I'm not gonna be mad about losing it. Get us through the mom fight. Get us through boss rush, maybe even. And then I'll be fine. I am not going to beast on today's run. You can freak right off with that. Spawns, slot machines, and beggars when entering a new floor? Sure. There's too high risk to lose good items before beast that it would not be worth it in my eyes. But to finally end off and answer my question, if you were in my field of work, I would tell you that the secret to success is networking, is collaborating, talking to other creators, bouncing ideas off of them, you know, getting commissions done for channel art, thumbnails, video music. That is the most important thing, because getting, number one, customized stuff like art and music, it helps out your brand. Everybody who's a Scott the Woz fan can think of Scott the Woz's, you know, classic or new ending music. It's part of his brand now. You hear that music, oh, I like this item, but I'm not gonna do it. You hear his ending music and you think, oh, that's a freaking Scott the Woz jam right there. If you look at, you know, my Isaac character, you think, oh, that's BD1P. It got to a point where the new Undertale mod is coming out. Undertale Yellow. It's like another Undertale chapter made by fans. And the main character is Frisk or whoever it is. I think it's like Kara or Frisk, one of those two, in a cowboy hat. And like 4 of the replies were just BD1P. Because my character is Deltarune person in a cowboy hat. That branding does help people associate certain things with you. And then when they see something related to that thing, they think of you. It's kind of like how commercials will use like song parodies, or like they have a little jingle like Red Robin, like that kind of stuff. You gotta go in here, dude. Thank you. The 30 frames a second with the 0.45 speed, it's not doing well. I can get some good damage though here, off of Okay, don't lose your flies. Your flies are doing great. Holy shit. Yes, please. That is a full heal plus more. I'm gonna go for you next. Because we have, that's 4 hearts on the ground right there, plus these 4. You'll pay after 6. 2 more. Take that. Perfect. Little bit deeper. There we go. I'll take the mark just regularly. I'll take this just regularly. Now things are coming back together here. I'm going to go for maybe another blood bank break, if willing, obviously. 1, 2. Did not happen. That's fine. Take Contagion. I'm going to even take the World card over the Fool, and we'll keep on moving around here. But that kind of association, and that awareness of you as a creator is really integral, I think, to how your channel grows. Think of like Summoning Salt, that C4 18 track he uses in the beginning of all his videos, like the bada 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 bada, that song. You hear that and you think of Summoning Salt. It became a meme for a bit on TikTok to use that sound when like epic things were happening. It really is important. On the other side of that, like the collaboration and networking side of things, it's important to know as many people as possible. That much should be self-explanatory. A double item room? Okay, dude. That should be self-explanatory to a lot of you. The more people you know, the more outreach you have when it comes to wanting to do like different games or branching out, as well as if one of those people, like, you know, gets a hit video, you're associated with that person. Obviously, the big poll is, you know, you get to make a friend and with common interests and the same job as you, and that can be fun to talk about with them, but it also sets you up for success further on. Another angel deal. Wow. Actually, I'm going to go negative, because why not? And we'll take the luck HP up here. Anything good? Eden's Soul? I'll gamble. I'm not going to save it, but I'll gamble. I probably should save it, though, is the thing. We can go for Mega Satan. We've been fighting Mega Satan a lot, but he's a fun boss to fight. Dude, we shred. The closer you are to me, the faster you die. Walk away. And also spawns... Actually, we shouldn't do that and just keep breaking angel statues to spawn more pedestals like that. It makes sacrifice rooms and other angel deals in the future really, really good. What do we have going on here? Scab, Longlegs, Job's family #1, did lose Eden's Soul. I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna play those out. Let's pop this and make our way to our boss fight. Okay, we found our boss fight, and I have figured out what's been causing a lot of our lag in the last 2 episodes. It can only be one thing. Sadly, the arcade cabinets mod is making my game drop like 20 frames in just entering an average run. I don't know why that is. We barely ever see the machines themselves, but I may have to remove the arcade cabinets by the next video. I'd rather be able to play the game. We still have Sacred Heart. We only lost the soul. Actually cracked. Yeah, we don't even see one in here right now. It's really going to have to be a little bit of testing on my part. I'm going to probably end up removing some bigger mods that I'm not a huge fan of. It's hard to remove the ones like Ipecac and Deliverance, which add not just items, but also enemies and new rooms and stuff like that, because that's what makes modded fun, is the more rooms you get to see in the enemies. If I could stop with like the crazy amount of items I don't take anyways. Oh, no. I would give up like half the items these things give me. And keep the enemies, and that's it. And I may even customize the mods to do just that, so I can play the game without dropping. Oh my god, we're gonna drop like 80 more frames like this. Sure, I'm gonna save it because I'm a little bitch. I'm also gonna pop the stars card for a hopefully closer to boss room teleport. Look at this. We kind of are just Dogma right now. We have the laser beam. We have the tier color. We have the feathers. We have a Dogma friend right there, speaking of. We kind of are just like Dogma right now. I like that. I do. But I might customize the mods to remove a lot of like the items I don't take anyways. I know it makes the game lamer because it's like, oh, only items I like taking, but there is an abundance of stuff that I'm seeing that I will never take no matter what, and at that point, like, it's just filler, and it's making my game lag for no reason, so I'll do some tweaking with that. We'll have a fully customized experience here, hopefully, and I'm sure recording at, you know, like 18,000 bit rates, not making this any easier on my PC. I should just, like, upgrade my setup. If anybody in the comments who is, like, computer knowledgeable, please help me. I want to get a better GPU for encoding, and probably a better CPU at that point as well. Whenever I hit the record button now, all I see are encoding errors constantly. So I kind of want to fix that. I know it's a big price point to upgrade, and also I could fuck up my PC, but also at the same time, I'm sick of living like this. I want better stuff. I want more good. I want to be the greatest Isaac streamer ever known to man. That's not true. I could care less about being a good Isaac YouTuber. All right, 15 frames a second. How fast do you die? Very fast. Very, very fast. No deal. Makes sense. Moving on down. Let's go fight Satan. We did get an Emperor card out of our first room. You know what? I'll just pop it now. I like going through Dark Room because it's the rooms are much quicker because it's only like a couple of bosses you can shred in like 4 seconds. So I'm fine doing that. Get a bomb down. Perfect timing. Look at that right there. Just sit here. All right, Satan. I'm not going to do leg skip. Stop asking me. I'm not going to do it. How fast will Satan... Dude, he's already... Like, we've been getting such good runs recently. I'm going to probably end up removing a lot of the OP items from, like, the mods that I have on. Because it is a little bit ridiculous to be getting, like, runs that just... We have Tauros still? How the fuck? My lord. It is a bit annoying to get runs to just, like, steamroll because you get one item. Now, in this run, we do have Vanilla Sacred Heart, which I guess... Oh, the chests still... Look at that. They still spawn. I'm also not getting grabbed by the hand right now, which is interesting. Yeah, all right. I'll do it. Sure. Little Delirium. Satanic Bible. All right, well, you've convinced me. You take this. Pop it once. You take this. And now you're Brimstone Tech 2 Parasite with the Dogma Beam. Now we are just Dogma, aren't we? Why did we not get hand grabbed? And we have Dunce Cap now, too. Never gonna complain about that. All right, well. Dude, this is insane. This is the run where we just became Dogma. We need more playable bosses, that's what it is. The Steven mod that Lamb Chop made a couple months back, actually so fun. I want to see, like, actual playable bosses. We had Delirium was really good, playable Delirium. I had a fun time with that one. I wouldn't really play it again because I don't like a lot of the vanilla character gimmicks, but it was a very solid mod. We had the Hush character mod that I uninstalled because the character had not been finished for 4 months, so I was like, it's not really worth randomizing an unfinished character. But give me, like, we already have Isaac in the game. We already have Blue Baby as well, but give me like a like Satan as a character who shoots like triple shot, then quad shot with really bad tier rate. And it can have, like, you know, an active item that stomps down every, like, you know, 6 rooms. Or give me, who else is in the game? Give me a lamb boss that can, has like a scissors-like active item that can separate head from body, that we also paths so well. Head from body that the body can shoot like homing tiers and stuff. Or he has, like, you know, just his tier effects, and they randomize each shot. That could be fun, man. I wish we would have more stuff inspired by vanilla game that is modded and is different, but I might be asking for too much there. I have no idea. That's over. If you enjoyed the run of my commentary, a like and a comment goes a long way for a small channel like mine. In the meantime, though, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.